my darling, and welcome back to Rebel with a Plan. Today we're going to be talking about my very favorite planner supplies. It should be a fairly quick video, but I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been using in my monthly setups and the things that I like to use in every monthly setup, and just the things I like to have around. I thought it might be helpful. Planning season is upon us, and it is time to start picking out your new planners and your new supplies. So I figured today would be a great day to just walk you through a couple of my personal must-haves. I tell you guys all the time, the only thing you have to have is a piece of paper and a pen to be, an effective and productive planner. But these are just some things that make me feel happy when I'm sitting down to set up my planner. And I am including some of my favorite planners and notebooks to help you when you're trying to decide what kind of planner you want to move into for 2023. So let's get started. So let's just jump right in and we'll go ahead and start with a planner. My favorite standard planner that you can buy and is ready-made and just ready to go is a Happy Planner. This is a Happy Planner Classic. It's an older one, but it'll work for what we're talking about. So the Happy Planners come in many different styles. I prefer a vertical planner. It's just more towards my style of how I like to plan on a weekly basis. So every Happy Planner comes with a monthly calendar, and it's a 2-page spread with decent sized boxes. And then, this is not a vertical. It is vertical, but it also separates into multiple boxes. So it still covers what we need to cover. I'm nothing if not professional and prepared, right? This one, with the way the boxes are grayed out, you can track, multiple different things like we talked about in the how to use your planner video. So this one is a good one. The only thing I don't like about these is that it will combine the bottom part of the weekend, and I like to have a full vertical for every day because I'm actually really busy on the weekends, and I prefer those days to be planned by day and not, grouped together as the weekend. But the Happy Planner Classic size is a great size to get started in. It's not too big and bulky to carry around, and it's just a really good overall catch-all planner, if you will. The next planner we're going to talk about is, of course, my bullet journal, which you should all be familiar with by now. And this is I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I'm guessing it's Sequoia. I don't know. But this is 160 GSM paper, and it is dot grid. And, if you're familiar with what we've been doing in October, my spreads that I like to lay out. So that is my favorite bullet journal. There are so many dot grid notebooks that you can choose from, and they range anywhere from $5 up to, I swear to God, $100 for a dot grid notebook. So if you're just starting out, I recommend you start on the lower end. If you've been doing it for a while and you want to treat yourself, check out those really fancy ones, because I don't know if they're actually worth it, but I'm going to assume that they are. So that is my favorite bullet journal, is the Sequoia, and it's, depending on the cover design, it's anywhere from $18 to $25 on Amazon. So then we're going to talk about notebooks for a minute, because I cannot survive without a notebook. I have notebooks. I have a notebook that fits in my wallet. I have a notebook that goes in my purse. I have notebooks all over my office. This is an Erin Condren notebook. It is my favorite kind of notebook. The paper is so nice to write on. And then this one is a productivity style, so it has a checklist down the side on every page. And they do come with multicolor pages. And it's just a really, really well-designed notebook. And like I said, the paper is just dreamy. And I love, love, love an Erin Condren notebook. And my final notebook is a talagy notebook, and this is a Japanese company. So if you're familiar with the Hobonichi, I've pretty much filled that out. It's got this really thin, super smooth paper, and I like the grid design for my talagy notebooks, and I use them. This is the only kind of journal I will use for my tarot card journal. This was last year's. And I draw a card a day, and then I just write a little bit about the card and what I think it means for me. And I get to use washi tape. And the Stalogy notebooks are so nice. You can get them on Amazon. You can get the limited edition ones on Jet Pens. And it's just a really, really quality notebook. And, you know, it does bleed through. You can absolutely see through it, but for certain things, I don't mind that. So those are my very favorite planners and notebooks. Obviously, you know, I could go on with planners and notebooks for days, just pulling what I already have from my own inventory. But we're just touching on my favorites today, so we're gonna go there. So now we're gonna go to my favorite writing instruments, and we're gonna start with the best basic pen you can possibly have in your arsenal, and that is a Sharpie S Gel. I like the .7 just because it's so smooth. I have never loved a pen more than I love the Sharpie S Gel pens. I was a Tool girl for the longest time because they are also a very smooth pen, but the first time I used a Sharpie S Gel, I fell in love and I will never go back. I buy them by the case and I use them every single day. I cannot recommend for just an everyday pen. I can't recommend this more. It is the best pen you will ever use. For fine writing work, I like an Energel Klena. Let's see if I can get this to come in. It is like a needlepoint, and it is also super smooth. They come in a bunch of different colors. They're a little pricier, and they're sold individually, but if you need like a fine line pen for writing, the Energel Klena is a fantastic pen. It is. I love this pen as well. Now, you've seen these if you've watched my bullet journal videos, but these are the Micron Pigma markers, and they come in packs of various sizes from super fine to kind of fat, and they're just, it's a marker, but they don't bleed through. And, you know, when you're, especially when you are in a bullet journal, you don't want a lot of bleed through, and these Micron pens are fantastic for that. They're just, you know, I don't know how many times I'm going to say smooth in this video, but they're a very smooth marker, and I really, really, really enjoy drawing out my layouts with a Pigma Micron. And finally, we're going to talk about highlighters. The Zebra mild liners are the best. They are the best, and they're constantly coming out with new colors. I like them because they've got like a fat tip, but on the other end, they got a fine tip. And these are cool because if you just press down, you'll get a dot like the like those super expensive Zig dot markers. You can do that with this, and it's great, and it makes a perfect circle. And like I said, they have a ton of colors. I have almost all of them. There's a new set that came out that I don't have yet. It's like a neutral set, I think. And I don't have that one yet, but I do have a couple sets of everything else because I use them like crazy. They hold up really well. They also don't bleed through. So if you need a good highlighter, here you go. Zebra mild liners. Great, great highlighters. And then we're going to move into less necessary things, but super, super helpful planner tools. If you can, you know, if you want to bump up your arsenal of tools for your planner. This one is, I don't know, this might seem silly, but this is my favorite ruler. And that sounds so weird. And I swear to God, only like a planner nerd would say, I have a favorite ruler. But I have a favorite ruler. And it's just this little 6-inch metal ruler. It's like an engineering ruler. And it came with like one of those clips that go over it that slide on and off. And I don't use that. But this ruler is fantastic. It is just the right size. It's, you know, it's obviously, it's got a smooth edge for drawing. It fits, you know, in every planner. It'll fit in the planner pocket. It'll fit in a binder. It's just a handy little ruler, and I love it. And I put washi tape on it because I'm a dork. My other favorite ruler is a clear magnifying ruler. I am 42 years old, and my eyesight is not what it was when I was young and carefree. So I got myself this clear magnifying ruler. I like the clear because like when you're moving it down a page, you can see through it, obviously, because it's clear. But this is just another handy little thing to have on hand to just magnify, you know, or see through while you're drawing things out in a bullet journal or in a notebook or whatever. And then this last tool is completely unnecessary, but fun. And one of the things that I constantly try to stress is that your planner should be fun because the more fun it is, the more time you're going to want to spend in it. And if you are in your planner, you are more likely to get the things done that you've written in your planner. So this is washi tape, and it comes in just a massive variety of sizes and colors and patterns. These are just a couple of my favorites. This is like a lantern. These are lanterns, and it came in a pack from Michael's, and there were a bunch of different ones in different sizes. These are boo buckets. Now, I cannot tell you how happy my Gen X heart was when McDonald's brought back the boo buckets, nor can I tell you how ecstatic I was when I got all three. I am so grateful to my mother who went to McDonald's every single day for me to ensure that she could get me every boo bucket. So I do have all three, and I'm very, very happy. But when I saw this washi tape on Etsy, I knew I had to have it. And they also come in solid colors, which is great for color coding in addition to decorating. I have several sets of various sizes of solid colors that I use all the time. The last one that I'm going to show you, this one is check boxes. So you can just create a checkbox in your vertical planner without having to draw out all these little boxes. You can just lay this down in your planner. It's not straight, but whatever. And then you have your checklist, and you can just write and check off because it's washi tape is like masking tape, so you can absolutely write on it with the right kind of marker, a micron marker. So I love this washi tape. It is super, super handy to have on hand. And it just makes, it makes setup so easy if you like to have check boxes on your to-do list. Man, it is a great thing to have in your arsenal. So like I said, that was just like a quick run through of my very favorite planner supplies that I like to have on hand. Obviously, that is just the tip of my planning iceberg because, man, I have a lot of planner stuff and I love a lot of planner stuff, but that's kind of my job. So please don't judge me too harshly on the amount of stuff that I am in possession of, because it's just things that make my heart happy and make me want to be in my planner, help me feel productive, and helps me get everything done. So I hope you enjoyed this brief walkthrough. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that you'll give my video a like and that you'll consider subscribing to learn even more about planning and planning supplies and stuff you can waste your money on. I'm kidding. Kind of. But thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad that you wanted to spend this time with me. I will be back on Sunday with my monthly review, my monthly reset, and a flip through of my bullet journal for October. So I hope to see you there. I love you. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you soon.